What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. 6 years ago, I made a video called The Biggest City in Worldbox. And today I plan on absolutely shattering that record. So when I did this 6 years ago, I had, I believe, 500 people in that city. And then on top of that, it was about 911 tiles is how big the city was. And obviously the game has changed a lot in 6 years. So my goal here is just to make the biggest city that I possibly can without crashing my game. So let's go ahead and see how that goes. For the rules, I'm 100% using the debug menu. I didn't use that in my first video, but I will be today. So I got all this stuff on, make cities grow insanely fast. And then for world laws, I'm going to turn off hunger and old age. Where is it? There it is. Old age and hunger, so nobody dies. And also kingdom expansion, so I only have that one city. And then I'll definitely be using sonic speed. Let's go ahead and do this. Right at the center, spawn these guys. I'm gonna name it, of course. I spawned someone down there. Whatever, it's fine. Flom Nupum. I'm going to name you Chad. City of Chad, of course. It's going to grow. Let's go. So we're starting off with 100 people. It's not bad. They're going pretty good. Pretty good so far. First milestone is going to be 1,000 people. So I'm going to just dump 1,000 people here and then see how much faster that they spread out once we get 1,000. And then once we hit 1,000, see how they do for a little bit. Gonna bump it up to 2k, 3k, all the way probably up to 5. Most worlds can handle about 5,000 pretty well. Anything above like 5 or 10, usually the game gets pretty laggy. So we'll see how it goes. Not doing too bad so far. Already a lot bigger than my first one, at least population. In like Worldbox 6 years ago, you cannot have like this many people because they would just die. Let's see, we have 103. So we're like what? A little over 10% of the way there, and oh my god, there's a lot of stuff going on down here. So one, they're moving super fast, not just because of sonic speed, but I also have like the debug thing where they just always fast, so they're just like booking it everywhere. So they have like a couple hundred people just throwing like shit in their farm the entire time. Like, oh my god, there's just so much conversation. They also have infinite resources. That's why their like little resource stack is just like maxed out. All right, let's go ahead and bump this up to 2k. I'm also going to change their color actually. It's like a little bit easier to see. I change it over to the kingdom view. It's like a terrible color. Where is the button for the color? There it is. So I'm a little rusty. I haven't played this game in a hot minute. Where are we? Let's do red. Like red. Let's go banner. I want the eagle. There's the eagle. Perfect. Cool. Let's go back to village. The city of Chad. 1,000 people. Currently at 181. So we gotta go faster. Gotta go faster. Let's get up to 2k. See how that works. They already have an army of like 300 people. That's pretty good. Like most nations for like one city, it's like 50 to 100, pushing it for 100, but it's not bad. I want to look at their king in a second too, unless he just keeps dying and like, or that he's just like teleported across. I don't even know. Actually, one thing I want to try to do, let's see, because they added like a clone button. Where is it? Let's see what this does. There we go. It's like doubling. We do not want those guys. Where are those guys? All right, time to just wipe these villages off the map because we're only making one city here. Making one city. All right, yep, die. Yep, you too. And that one's gone. Perfect. All right. I don't know why an explosion just went off over there. All right, they're about to break 3k on their own. They don't even need my help. Just like over here playing like whack-a-mole with these villages. Or it's just the king. There we go. Come on, come on. Trying to like wipe these guys out before the red nation just conquers them all. Ugh. I could just nuke them, but one, that's too easy, and two, it'd like ruin the map. So it'd make it harder for them to expand. And I don't want to kill any of those people. Just one dude left. Perfect. All right, I'm not going to do the clone thing anymore because that just like messed everything up. Let's go back to this. Let's break 3,000. Next milestone. Army's at 430. Probably gonna be pushing 5 soon, and it's lagging. Oh, no, we're good. Oh my gosh. There's so many trees too. You think they would like chop down these trees or like build a second farm or something? Hey, at least they got a mine up here and like a bunch of watchtowers and houses. So like still. Oh yeah, it's definitely lagging. Like zoom out again. There we go. There's one other thing I want to try. It's cheating, but it's a game mechanic, so maybe it's not technically cheating. But there is a button, or I guess a tool, where it's like paint borders. Where is that at? Highway favorited. Nope. Meta pins. I have no idea what that is. It's not here at all. Sure, it's not under the bombs. Nope. Other berries powers. Where is the border paint? Maybe it's Discord. What happens if I do make these guys rebel? Nothing happens. All right, cool. Surprised no one just like ran off. Why are people dying? We were at 5,000 like, or 3,000 like 2 seconds ago. Y'all should not be dying. There's literally no one else in this world for you guys to fight. Like, literally immortal and no hunger. So like, they should not be doing all that. Let's see. Do you want to look at their kings? Where is the border paint explosion button? Literally saw it earlier. All right, cool. Finally found it. So it took like 2 minutes looking around. So if I just do this, I think it expands their borders. Oh, there we go. It's lagging like crazy. And let's do it again. You see, I don't think this is technically cheating because it's a game mechanic that's right here. Sure, Maybe it's like a little bit better if they like naturally expand, but I think it's just easier this way. What's the stat? Currently at, all right, 1.5 thousand and 3.1 to 3,300 people, 400 people. Dang. Now they're just exploding in population. Let's see if we can get that up to like 3K or just completely shatter my old record. So I'll do a couple more people, break 4,000. My goal is to try to get them up to 5,000. If we can get up to 10,000, that would be crazy. What I'm thinking is like once they cover the entire island, we should be able to just use the clone thing, because then like the people that spawn in won't have anywhere else to go to found another city. That should make it a lot easier for just everything to like double within the state. There we go. Holy lat. But they're gonna take over the wall. Close enough. I want to see what they do on their own for a bit. If I find the king. If I can even get him. But this is probably the easier way to do this. Where is the king? Larigor. That is not the king. That is like the mercenary dude. There we go. Quintessor. The immortal king, because he can't die. Even though he doesn't have the immortal trait right now. Yeah, screw it. Let's see. Can I take control of this guy? Can. Oh, that's his lover, actually. That's not him. Attila. Alright, now I gotta like scroll all the way back out. Come on. It's like so laggy. Cool. Oh, that's lit. So it just shows like the capital center. I did not know that. And they have a boat. Finally made it to the shore. Cool. Let's expand them just a tad bit more. I'm gonna completely destroy this entire village, by the way, at the very end. So I just see that. Let's see if they can survive what I throw at them. That's so close. So close. Just take over the whole island. You're right there. Right there. Yes. Alright, cool. I think geographically, this is probably the biggest city that I've ever seen. 3.1 thousand tiles of like a gigantic map. I'm sure you can do bigger in modded maps. Obviously, if I squared out the whole map, you can make it bigger. But like the lag is just crazy. So you need like a supercomputer, or the game just needs to like work on its capacity in order to get to that. If anybody wants to try to break this record, give it a shot and see how it goes. I'm going for the current record, at least shattering my old record. The research I've done is that nobody has come close to this. So I've seen like modded where people like get like 100,000 people in like one village, but that's modded, so it doesn't count. We broke 5,000. How are things looking down here? I know they got like a bunch of houses. I wish like to zoom out, you could see a little. Yeah, it's basically like one continuous mega city. See, that I didn't know. I didn't know that they could build like multiple town halls and multiple storage things. I always thought it was just like one for the whole village, because this is where it like started from, right? I didn't know like the further they went out, they could just build more. Unless I messed it up and there's actually multiple villages. Nope, that's just one village. Now we're good. Let's try to like break this. Let's do the cloning. There it is. And I'm still wrong. And here we go. Clone rain. Let's just clone their entire army. There we go. Going up, going up. Let's try to break 10,000. I would be satisfied with 10,000 people in this video. 5,000 is just a little bit low. And I think anything beyond that is just going to lag out the game and make the whole thing crash. Let's see if we can at least get their army up to 1,000. I think that'd be pretty low. Can I dupe their boat? Oh, I think I can. Try and get dupe their boat. I don't know. Maybe there's just a bunch of boats sitting there. And they don't have any other ports to go to, so I don't know why they wouldn't just sit there. All right, 6.5. Pushing 7. Pushing 7. Let's try to break that. Oh, the lag is getting crazy. Our army's up there. 841. Pushing towards 1,000. All right, let's do. Oh, they're going up pretty fast on their own now. What is that? Hey, yo, and the game's lagging. I've never seen that icon before. I gotta like pause and inspect this. Like, what is this thing? Does he have a pirate hat? Looks like a taco. What is that? New book. Plot. Oh, he's writing a book. Wow, that's lit. I did not know that was a thing. So much has changed in this game since I started playing. I think I first played this game back in like 2018, 2019. Like back when this thing was still in like alpha phase on like, not even alpha phase, like right when it came out on the Play Store, like on phone, or like right when it launched on PC. Like I played this game for many years, and I'm glad I finally came back to make some more videos, because I really did miss it. Because there's like so many different things I want to like see and try now that the game's been updated. Like so many different worlds, like different like plots. Really just like dive into it and see what I can make happen. How many houses does this thing have actually? Because they have unlimited housing, so surely they have like, yes, 800 houses. Oh, 1,200. Dang. They're still at the same area. I don't think they're going to be able to expand anymore. Oh, we're almost to 10K. Let's go. Now, they're basically just duplicating this fast on their own at this point. All right, I want the army to at least break 1,000. I actually got to look. All right, pause. So their whole army is right here. And by whole army, literally just this one dude, Garricus from Chad. And he has a girlfriend. Hell yeah. All right, let's go back up here. Play. I'm going to slow it down when I end up like destroying everything. For now, we're going to break 10,000 people. And hopefully they break 1,000 soldiers in their army. So I'm thinking about throwing like 2 or 3 different like apocalypses their way. I'm going to start with like maybe like cold ones up in the north. Like a little ice age up there. In the south, throwing some like volcanoes, some of like the demon dudes. I want to see like what new chaotic terrors that they have unleashed in this game. Oh, come on, we're so close. We'll just do the cloning again. And wrong ones here. Yep, there we go. Clone rain. Ah, come on, we're so close. It's already like so hard to get to this point because of the lag. Hoping if I can like clone where their army's at, we'll just get more soldiers in the army. You'd think if you clone a soldier, they would just go back to the army and not like go be like a farmer or something. Like imagine being in the biggest, most prestigious army in this Worldbox world and being like, I'm just gonna go be a farmer or like hang out on the boat. And there we go, we're at 10,000. How sweet is that? Cool. Alright, let's slow this down. I wanna observe the world without it like lagging like crazy. Alright, and they broke 11,000 too. Might even be going faster under sonic speed just because they have like more time to like actually do their stuff. Alright. But that is a civilization. There's gotta be at least 1,000 people just in this little cluster at the center. I think that dude's still riding his boat. No, it's a different dude. Alright. Do they still have just one farm though? Or did they like at least branch out and build more? They built more windmills. I am not seeing any more farms. They built more city halls and gold resource storages, but like literally no farms. Alright, cool. I think, obviously now that we've shattered my old record, and probably beat many of the other ones out there, unofficial or official, not that there's like someone officially tracking this, I'm just gonna name myself the official authority. This is like the biggest city in Worldbox of all time. Try to prove me wrong if you want, but not gonna be able to do it. Let's see. Is that a whale? What is that? I think it's just a cloud. That's a shadow of a cloud. Nice. All right. I wanted their army to break 1,000. I feel like maybe if they break like 12 or 13,000 people, they might be able to, but I'm going to go ahead and start destroying stuff. So we're going to start with, this is probably the most fun right here. Crabzilla. Spawn me in. Put me in, coach. All right. Gotta like zoom in. Yeah, let's just like destroy their whole army first. They don't have an army and they can't fight. Or even is their army. I think everyone's like in the center. All right. Moving towards the center. There we go. Oh, look at a little bowman. All right. I'm just going to like, actually, they're probably gonna kill me because they have like so many archers. Y'all can't handle the crabs. Not the crabs, Crabzilla. Just one big crab, not a bunch of small ones. Although, if I did spawn a bunch of small ones, actually I don't think that would do anything. And everything's on fire. Perfect. This is how every Worldbox world is supposed to end. Peace was never an option here, guys. Just peace was never an option. Like, we are gonna destroy this entire civilization. I helped them get big and strong and powerful, and we're just gonna destroy that. Do all of the progress that they and I made. How did they get bubble shields? That's like literally cheating. Oh, that guy's a giant. Almost as tall as the crab's like pinky finger. This is getting boring. And escape. Boom. Dang. How many people are left? I'd have killed at least a couple thousand. Oh, you killed like 3,000 with just the crab. Okay, never mind. I say, don't crash from that. We killed half their army, and they lost about 3,000 people. That guy looks astonished right now. Sorry, Chad. Whatever his name is. Alright, what's next? We already did the crab, already did the nuke. Let's do the cold ones up north. I want to spawn an invasion of evil snow dudes, like from Game of Thrones. Let's just like drop a bunch of towers. I'll just like fast spawn them. I think they're just like destroying each other. All right, cool. Now I gotta spawn these guys before all the humans get up here, just destroy everything. Winter's coming for y'all. You guys are not built to handle the cold that is coming for you. Hey, leave my tower alone, bro. Mr. Bubble Shield over here is like literally a hack. I genuinely don't know how they all have bubble shields. That's gotta be like one of their like weird like gene things that they added to the game. There's so many with bubble shields. All right, they're completely wiping out the invasion. But I'm gonna use that against them. Since they're swarming up here, let's go ahead and start a zombie apocalypse with all these dudes. Where is the zombie infection button? There it is. Have fun fighting your own people when they become zombies, guys. Send everyone up here so they turn into zombies. You guys are like literally feeding your own destruction, right? That guy's massive. Oh my gosh. I might have to, we're like at, okay, let me turn this off too, because we don't need them to always go fast anymore. Now they actually got to go slow. Are there any zombies, or are they all just like instant dying? Not seeing a single zombie, just a bunch of humans running like around. Must have like kept accidentally cloning these giant dudes because there's so many of them. And we're nice. Well, they're obviously fighting something. This would be like a good spot for like a nuke. I know I said I wasn't gonna do that, but like one tiny nuke. What's the worst they can have? Just like one atomic bomb. So make sure it's just one. And then boom, never loads. I dropped it, I swear. I just don't know where it went. Is it dropping? Oh, there it is. Nice. Very slowly dropping. Nice. Oh, damn. How are people still alive in there? Oh, the bubble shield hackers. I guess the zombies don't get killed from nukes. Like, what is this? Oh, that's a zombie. Okay. I don't know how the zombies didn't get killed from nukes. That or like it killed everyone and then they turned into zombies because they were infected. I have no idea. I would assume that's what happened. What is going on here? Alright, like, I feel like this guy is a giant. He's like massive. On guard, Miracleborn, I don't know what that is. I guess he's just fat. Maybe that's why he's very wide. Alright, how many people are left? 5,000. And slowly declining. Alright, while they're managing that in the north, I'm gonna go mess stuff up in the south. Let's go down here. And instead of volcanoes, let's spawn an army of bears. Run absolutely rampant across the countryside. More bubble shielder. Those guys are my arch enemies now, actually. Like, bear's like not even dying. 100 bears versus one bubble shield. Literally impossible. 1,000 bears. It's nowhere close to 1,000, but they're taking like 1 damage per second. Bubble shielders are literally hackers. Bears in the south. I need something that like destroys the tiles. What does that? I know the nuke pretty well. What this does. Corrupted brain. Haven't seen that one yet. Oh, it's growing like a tree? Oh, they definitely like wiped out the zombies. Alright, let's do the mushroom spores, because I think I was in the game when I played last, and the mushroom armies are pretty whack. They just like destroy everything. Because everyone just turns into like this massive like mushroom dude with like the same weapons and equipment. They're just, why is it? What are all these exclamation marks for? Are y'all excited? It's the apocalypse. That guy they're just emoting. What are these emotes? Bro, you're not supposed to be happy, it's the apocalypse. Alright, bro. I gotta deal with these bubble shielders. No more bubble shields for you guys. Where's the bomb? There's the bomb. Bye, bubble shields. Boom! There we go. Nice. That one was a lot more destructive than the last one. And now there's a bunch of shroom people up here. A couple bubble shielders, but they will die. They will not survive this. Alright, how many people are left? Still 4,000 people. Alright, this is gonna take a while. How are the bears holding up down here? I wanna check on these guys. And of course, they're just getting destroyed by the giant bubble shielders. Maybe the clone button was a mistake. It's crab bomb, dude. I'm assuming it's just crabs that fall down and like nuke an area. Let's see. Oh, right on the bubble shields. Oh, does it just spawn crabs? Where are they going? Oh, I guess they I guess they just land and then explode everything. Nice. And of course the bubble shield guy's still alive. Alright. They have so many trees. Let's turn that against them. There's no way humanity can survive when literally the trees are attacking them. This is literally gonna be like Endor. For those of you that seen Star Wars, trees coming alive and killing everything, or Vietnam. There's still so many people up here. This is where the war is going to be fought. Can't do crabs. How about I just spawn more people. Maybe the elves can win this. Just like, oh, they're so happy. Sorry guys, you're getting like thrown straight into a battlefield. I don't know why y'all are emoting just pure happiness. But what is that? It's like a crystal. What is that? What is happening? Why is he cursing at me? I don't like that guy. I guess they just turn into like these crystals whenever they get hit. No idea. What are these bubbles? Why are there so many bubble shields up here? What is going on? It's like raining bubble shields. Look at how big this dude is. So he's fat and a giant. He can deflect projectiles? Bruh. I just like accidentally made an immortal army up here that not even nukes can take out. How many are left? Less than 1,000. And there's battles raging all across the countryside. I guess maybe the mushroom people are coming through. Oh, it's the trees. Okay, yeah, I did that. Bubble dude just went flying. Nice. They're just running around. I don't even know. Oh, do the trees have bubbles? How did the trees get a bubble shield? I have no idea what is going on anymore. It's literally just the whole continent's turned into a war zone. The whole city's been ravaged. But you can see the pattern emerge. They do like grids of 9. Pretty much across the entire thing, except down here for some reason. Alright guys. But yeah, the trees and the bears are friends. Maybe they're not friends. No, they're not friends. They're fighting. Both of them seem to hate the fire though. Army's down to 68 people. Or 67. Oh, 66. Damn, I missed it. Alright, whatever. It was like a 24 meme anyway. I'm gonna have to drop a bomb here. This is like the last major resistance of humanity. Y'all just have to go. How about napalm? I don't know which one's worse. Napalm or a nuke? Probably the nuke. But napalm is a little bit meaner, I think. Oh, that is a napalm right there. That scorched earth, baby. And of course the bubble shield dudes are still here, and these guys are just standing in the fire. This is literally hell on earth right now. Why is bro walking into the fire? Goliath? Like, what is bro doing? I'm clicking these names though. Coxina? Maybe not that one. Oh, that guy's sad. He's happy though. Bro's like shooting arrows into the fire. Sure, he's having a great time. Look how big this dude is with the axe. Hey, that's not a person. They're so massive. I don't think the napalm worked. They still have like, oh, we're under 1,000. Finally. I don't know how they haven't like abandoned any of these like tiles yet. Except up here. What's next? I know. Let's do the evil mages. Those like tend to just destroy everything. But I'll be fair. I'll spawn like a handful of these guys over here. We'll teleport around, mess shit up. And then I'm gonna spawn the white wizards right here as well. And hopefully like contain their chaos a little bit. Also just because I want to see this battle. Dude spitting pure flame and just death versus like water balloons. What is bro doing? That's got to be like water. Bro is like just throwing water at a rock. Like, that's totally gonna work out. Or a lightning strike. Never mind. You go. You got it. Okay, these dudes just hanging out. Spuxk and Room. What's that guy's name? Riasterior? Alright, it's a crazy name. What do we got up here? Finally down to 400 people. Alright, let's do... I just want to see if they can survive at this point. Because there's like so few people left. Like a couple pockets fighting the trees. They've like destroyed half their civilization at this point. Just to make it interesting, I'm going to play this dude. Or girl, actually. Where's the assume control button? Possession. Alright, cool. See if we can survive. I'll follow this guy around. Can I shoot him? Get back here. Oh, this is like a machine gun arrow. Ace. Let's do this. Oh, nope. Run away, run away, run away. They back. There's so many of them. And they died. Rest in peace. Or I guess they're coming back as a mushroom. And they're back. Nice. Welcome to the afterlife. Just all mushrooms and trees, apparently. How many people are left? This is like 100. Total deaths is 13,000. And there's like 55 infected. But I think that's from the zombies. I think most of the mobs are like the trees or mushroom. I think it's just zombies that count, which if there were any zombies left, they'd be up here. Or maybe not. What if the zombies like ally with the mushrooms? Check that. Oh, zombies. Are you? Oh yeah, the zombies and the mushrooms are alive. Versus a giant mushroom named Pompeii. Are cool. How close are we to like destroying these guys? This is 17. There are 17 people left. Surely they're rallying around their king over here, right? Crazy went from like what 12, 13,000 people down to literally just 10. What's the population count? 16. There are 16 humans left, and like a bunch of shielded trees and massive mushroom people. Great civilization of Chad has fallen to 6 remaining humans. Where's their king at? So they have 1 soldier left in their army. That dude who's like tweaking, and the king does not look happy at all right now. Where even is he at? Arya, the queen. Queen Arya with magical powers. The bro has a magical staff that is like firing fireballs at the trees, and they're just like not getting affected, well, except that one because they got the bubble shields. The last surviving probably person of human civilization is gonna be this guy, this girl. Maybe not. I think that tree is like, never mind. My favorite thing. Who all's left? Surely it's like there's 3 people left. So you got this person up here. Where are they at? Who also has a magical staff? Hey, got an achievement. Let's go. Now we're down to 2, so I guess they passed out. Last human alive is Arya, the warrior queen. I'm gonna take them over for a bit. Yeah. Alright. I feel like now that they're the last person, I gotta just like go around and try to kill as many things as possible. Or maybe just get slimed by these trees. Or not. Let's go north, because I know that's where a lot of the zombies and stuff are. Or the shroom people. I really don't like these bubble shield trees. They're no match for my fireball staff, though, of course. Oh, here's the first mushroom guy. What is that? Bro, they're like zooming around. Stop. No, get back. Get away. Get away from me. There we go. Alright, let's go up here. Oh, another mushroom guy. Die. I want to fight the entire army alone. You guys cannot handle this. The warrior queen herself. Probably killed a dark mage or something just to get this staff. That's how badass this character. Alright, let's go up here. Boom! Alright, war's on. And the tree. Boom! This guy. Boom! Alright, what else is up here? Oh, just like walking in the roads of civilization is the last human. This is like, it's like peak. Oh, no, maybe they're not. I don't think they can heal naturally. They like eat food, but all the food is gone. Alright, just gonna keep fighting until the end. This is like giving Halo Reach vibes. It's like, objectives literally just survive. It's like an infinite army of mushroom people. There's trees everywhere. Oh, I can destroy the trees too. Big giant mushroom dude over here. So let's see what's up here. Oh, their bubble shield went away. I don't even know how to respawn the bubble shield. Oh, this might be it. Getting flanked. Check out that guy. So I didn't even know like the regular humans could like get these stabs. That's pretty cool. It's gotta be like overpowered in like the regular game when it's just regular civilizations. Like, so then just the king or queen can just pull up and just nuke the entire other army. I expect. If I can make it to the northern shore one last time. That's all I want to see. I just want to see the ocean one last time. 9 health. Oh, I made it. Made it north. Oh, look at how peaceful it is up here. It's the sandy beach. So close. So cool. Dang it. Yeah, okay, they died. That is unfortunate. We made it to the north. That last mushroom guy just took us out. Alright, well, that's basically the whole video. So, we made biggest village in Worldbox history. And Chad is slowly gonna fade away. It's gonna take like forever for the tiles to actually recede inwards. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole video. I think it was awesome breaking the world record, and I'm so glad to be back. More to follow, and yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all those things. Leave a comment down below, and if you think you can do better than this, then send a link, and I'll watch and see if you can actually beat this challenge. So yeah, have a good one, guys. Thanks.